Alright, guys. So, this is the video. We're going to talk a little bit about 2024. Dude, I look so tired, bro. My sleep schedule this past almost week has been terrible. Like, a couple nights ago, I was up till 9 a.m. 9 a.m. But I work night shift. So, I actually turned this off. Actually, I'm going to talk like this. Hold up. Maybe this audio will be better. Yeah, that looks good. Okay. So, here we have it. I want to talk a little bit about 2024. Because I didn't really do much for New Year's, but just kind of hang out here, just relax with my brother, and kind of crazy it's gone. And I think 2024 was a. Actually, I'm gonna turn that down. Yeah. I think 2024 was a very interesting year, and I graduated 2024, so that'll be kind of interesting to talk about. But I guess we'll start with kind of the end of my school year. And some of the best advice I have for you guys, especially if you're in school or you're about to finish, is bro, just get through it and cut ties with all of the fake people, bro. All of those friends that, I mean, if you have really close friends, that's different, but cut ties with all the fake people and just finish it out, and you guys who are near the end, like, that are on this journey, like most of us, just have fun, man. Like, enjoy every moment, every single moment, bro. Like, especially if you're in sports or if you have like some sort of activity or club or something, like get off your phone. Like, God, bro, something I hated the most, especially during school, is, and with the guys, girls I could care less. I'm not surprised. I mean, to be honest, they're pretty stupid. But for guys, I'm like, I know we shouldn't be doing this, bro. We should be doing better. Is their attention spans, bro? Guys' attention spans now are so bad. Like, literally, the attention span of a goldfish, bro. It's fucking terrible. Like, I mean, they can't even get off their phone for 5 seconds. They're already on it. It's like, I literally have to like snap at some of these guys, like yell at them, hey, like, fuck, I'm trying to talk to you, I'm calling you, and like, like, bro, this is why so many fucking kids died at school shooting. There's fucking gunshots go off, they can't even fucking hear, they're so zoned in on their Brawl Stars. Get off your damn phone, bro. It's ruining your time, it's ruining your life, and not only that, it's taking away lots of valuable time that you could be spending with friends or family and enjoying and living good moments. Because if there's one thing that really made my blood boil, was seeing people just throw their life away. Actually, not angry, not at all. It made me more sad that people would rather choose that and throw their life away than actually do something. I remember one of the last days of school in my junior year was in the last class, and it was one of my favorite classes. Only a couple of us, and I said, "Hey guys," and me and a couple other guys too. Like, hey, let's do some. Why don't we do a game where we talk about the class or this, or why don't we like do something for the last class of the year of this class? And a couple guys were, yeah, it's cool. And most of the other guys, some of them didn't even hear it. They were on their phone, just going through Snapchat or Instagram or TikTok. And some other guy was just so zoned in, like literally drooling at the fucking mouth. Like, bro, how is your brain that fried? And then they're like, no, I'm fine, I don't want to, I'm good, or no, that's dumb. Like, bro, it's one thing I get if you don't want it, but like, we have to come to understand, dude, you have like 8 to 9 hours of screen time average a day. Like, come on, you've been on your phone all throughout the time this year. Let's do something. People are like, no, 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 they didn't want to. So a couple of us did it. But when you looked in front of the classroom, because we were in the back, was the majority of kids all in that same position. just looking down, staring at their phone, like glued, zoned out on that thing, waiting for the bell. As soon as the bell went up, boom, gone and out of there. Like, didn't even care. Some kids said thank you to the teacher, hey, thanks for the class, but others just gone and left. And the teachers I've had at my school are relatively pretty good. Most of them in general were actually pretty good teachers. So, and it was one of my favorite classes, and I miss that class very much because we did a lot. We learned a lot. It was marine biology. I loved it. The teacher was amazing. I hope to see him one day again and thank him. So, I just remember like seeing those people in the next year and kind of, there's people who just do their thing and whatever, but the people I guess who are kind of in that different stage of life, or maybe if you're ahead of some of your classmates or your peers, or you're just generally more intelligent or more mature, let's say, you kind of pay attention, or you people watch, we call it. And then you kind of see what those people are like normally, or if you have more classes with them, or who they are. And then it kind of makes sense, like why they're on their phone so much, and just like, why are they so boring? Why are they so lame? Why do they not care? Like what's so significant or unique about this person? And when you try talking to them, it's like talking to a brick wall. And it's sad. Like, I get school sucks, but aside from the some of the academic part, it's like it's using like time enjoyed is not time wasted. And time is such a valuable thing, and I don't think people take that very seriously. But even with friends, like I remember being in classes where like I'd be people with ADHD are the worst, bro. Like they have the worst addictions to their phones. You could be telling them something and kind of be like, "Hey, bro, like let me tell you this or that," or telling them something important, or maybe it's something serious, and it's like either they forget, they don't listen, or they just completely like get back on their phone. Like, oh, what? Oh, sorry, or like, bro, I'm trying to talk to you. Like, bro, get off your phone. It's crazy, or they just completely interrupt and change the conversation. I always hated that. It's like people who just don't listen are so self-centered, or it's like they have such bad ADD or ADHD where it's like, bro, I'm trying to talk with you. Like, where the fuck is your brain right now? Like, what the hell? And a lot of the times it's the phone, bro. The phone makes it all worse. I hate, I hate it so much, bro. If you use a phone as a tool or for your business or something for a significant importance, I think they're amazing tools. But if you're just being an idiot, wasting your time playing freaking Brawl Stars hours a day, not listening to your friends, to your teacher, your classmate, or your teacher will say, guys, we're learning this, put the phones away. Just no, don't care. Look, I get some teachers are bad, but when a teacher is like old, like on the older side, and they're getting close to retirement, like, bro, respect the teacher, listen to the teacher. Like, kids hardly call teachers, Mr. This or Mr. That. They don't even care. They just bark and say, oh, hey, like their names. Like, yo, what happened to Mr. and Mrs., bro? Like, these kids are so disrespectful, and they just don't, nobody gives a shit anymore. This is what I'm saying. Like, this is why I'm so, like, mad at the generation of guys now. It's like, they're such incels, bro. Like, actual incels. Like, what happened to respect? What happened to, being a gentleman? Like how I was saying before. Like, what happened to being genuine and smart and intelligent and unique? Well, what happened to being special? Like, be amazing, bro. Don't be a fucking, oh yeah, this is so and so, yeah. Like, nobody cares. There's nothing special about this guy. Like, be something that will make your family proud, instead of like an everyday, every other guy just on their phone all the time, not doing literally anything. It's terrible. I get girls are different because girls are dumb and it's a different story with girls on phones. But for guys, like, bro, like lock in, bro. Lock in. We need to be locking in, not screwing around. Girls are the ones on their phones all the time. There shouldn't be guys, bro. Unless you're doing something like, again, using it as a tool. If you're a video editor, that's different. you manage a TikTok account and it's really well, do it. But I mean, like other things, and that's the biggest problem with school is aside from drugs is the phones, bro. It's that phone, man. It's that fucking phone. Yeah. So let's talk a little more about 2024, especially towards graduation. Stop fucking moving, bro. It's so flimsy. All right. Graduation for me was very interesting, and I had a very small class. We only graduated, I think, 76 of us or so, something like that. It went all by very fast. And one of the biggest things for 2024, which was a crazier, so many things happened. Not just for me, but for everybody in the entire world. So many things happened. But my thoughts when I was graduating, when I walked, shook the hands of, the staff and teachers, principals and whatnot. They give you the thing. I don't even remember what it's called, bro. I don't know how I graduated, I'm not gonna lie. But I guess to most people, especially my family, it was a really big moment, I could say, because, especially like our parents' generation, they value school, college, and education and stuff. But plus, I'm the oldest in my family. So I guess it was pretty big for them, but it was kind of awkward in some sense because it was pretty like quiet, I guess. And I don't know what my mom or dad said. They probably shit talked the whole time and just made it dramatic. I'm gonna be honest, my parents, bro, I can't stand them. But anyway, they do nothing but make shit more difficult. But anyway, I remember walking and it was very nice weather. It was beautiful and the sun was going down. It was beautiful weather and a lot of people were actually like gone after it was over, but I wish I could spend some more time with people. Like, I wish there was something after to get everybody so we can spend more time with like teachers and other students and people that, you know, you get what I'm saying. But I remember walking and just kind of being like, oh, like this is it. I've been doing this since kindergarten, preschool, whatever. Been going to school with, you know, some of these kids for since I came to the school like in third grade. But dude, I need some water. Damn, my voice is cracking. But it was one of those moments in life when you think about a movie. I was walking and the sun was going down. There was a breeze. It was like a golden orange kind of sun. It was more of golden, and it was perfect outside. The trees were nice, and like some leaves were falling, and the wind was just, man, it was just a perfect. It was so weird. It was such a perfect setting. We got so lucky. I remember after and getting my picture, and yeah, I went to sit down and thinking, well, the thing I enjoyed the most was I love nature and just the feeling. I love feeling the vibe of wherever I'm at or a place, especially of what's happening in. It was that moment where all of, like, when they say you die, all your memories, you see your entire life all in like 2 minutes or something like that. like your brain, like after you die, your brain still goes for another like 2 or 3 minutes or something. Think of it like that. Everything kind of flashed for me. I felt everything at once, and I was so happy, but also in a way of I was grateful for a lot of memories and moments I've cherished and lessons I've learned, and I guess everything that will change my life for the better that I know I got lucky with, that some people also did and some people didn't, but I got to have many unique experiences and meet great people. So yeah, kind of deep, but something where I would want to relive that, just that moment again, you know, someday though, something similar at least. But yeah, another thing too is I guess for your high school, for the you guys who are in or who are struggling, like, and I know there's some of you guys who have like a hard time at home, and that's probably the hardest part is having, on the home front, it being pretty difficult for you and going to school. And if school's difficult, because I know I was very lucky. I went to a very small town school where, in general, people, I mean, other schools are pretty bad, but in my case, in general, the morals of people were pretty good for the majority, I would say, or half. There's the younger generation, of course, kids were terrible, like drugs, and kids who are freaking 14 have like double digit body counts. Like, what the fuck? Like, those guys were getting worse. But in my time, when I guess I would say the last good ones, you know, I was very lucky. But for those of you guys who are on a different end of things, where I've heard some guys who were early subscribers and who were early in our Discord server told me some, I would say, horror stories, bro, of like different schools and what they had to experience. Like, I just could not believe what I was hearing. It was so sad, though. And all you have to do is, bro, just don't give up. Like, if you have a good sibling, build a stronger connection with your sibling or a close friend or a family member, or get into a sport, get into a hobby, whether if it's a school sport, outside of school sport, or something that gives you ultimate inner peace or happiness or fulfillment, I'll say. Damn, kind of cooking right now. But find what you're passionate about and what you love doing early on, and cherish every moment of your day and of your life. And you will do great things, you will learn great things, and reading books too is good. And I mean good books. Like, you can learn a lot from reading books, actually. So just be humble, man. Be a humble person, bro. So many of the people I've met who are hella egotistical or liars, backstabbers, or arrogant, or prejudiced, or whatever it is, bro, they don't get far. Their peak is in high school, and later they're hated by many people, or they change, or they live a miserable life, or in reality, again, they don't get far. But I'm telling you, if you are respectful, kind, and humble, and especially towards people who are older than you, or I guess let's say to your teachers, like, they're going to remember that. Especially teachers are mostly dealing with YNs or thugs or Edgars or druggies and just bad kids. But if you're like, hey, Mr. Edwards, like, thank you for class today. I have a like, I'm not saying be a teacher's pet, but be that person. Be like, this is an example of what a young man should be, not these thug idiots with no fathers, right? So, bro, YNs are the worst, bro. They're a bunch of goobers. They think they're all gang shit, but they're like, oh yeah, I carry my bro. Don't be a YN, bro, or an Edgar. Jeez, bro. Anyway, I'm telling you, bro, the quality of women you get when you are not a YN or an Edgar, you get some good girls, bro. I mean women, not girls, women. You get some women, not a bunch of. What's up? Am I talking louder? Am I good? All right, but yeah. So there's so much in 2024 that I regret not talking about before because this video would probably be 3 hours. But do some sports, man. That's good. If you want to work a job and do sports in school, you can do it. I've done it actually. I've worked 2 jobs and played sports and did school. I'm not gonna lie, bro, you don't need to do that much. It's like you need balance, man. Like do your school, whatever, just get through it. Do a sport. You'll be in great shape. Maybe you'll be passionate. Maybe you're really good at it. Then go club. Like do something with it, bro. Do a sport, and then if you want to do a part-time job, do it. But like don't be overwhelming yourself. Well, again, you have no time to invest in yourself, or you have no time to really sit down and think like, what do I want to do? Like you get so exhausted and tired with everything, and that's what it's like with school. And you do something. That's what it's like. It is for work with me, guys. I'm gonna tell you right now. This break I had literally saved a huge majority of, in general, of my state because when I am working, I'm lucky it's 410s and I get 3 days off. But I notice my brain isn't at its full capacity. It's at very like it's like programmed because I'm doing the same thing for like 2 hours at a time for 10 hours a day, just putting shit together. I mean, yeah, it's fun. You have to use your brain because there's some things that are pretty complex. So it's actually I love building stuff, but you don't get that time into be like Elon Musk, sitting in his chair thinking about the world and the universe and what's the next crazy thing he can create, like self-landing rockets. Like that's what I'm saying. Value your time while you can. And I've had people who are 25, 28, 30, 35, and whatnot say to me that the same thing, like value your time and, you know, be grateful for what you have because you're still very young. And I say it's like the funniest thing is sometimes I'll tell them, I'll be like, I know I'm only 19, but I feel like I've already lost so much time. I feel so old already. I feel like it's too late already. But they say like, get that out of your head. It's just an issue with the younger generation because we see so much stuff on the internet. But they said, oh, you'll be fine and just work hard and be a good person and be unique, be outside the box and value time and family, and you'll be all right. So, yeah. Holy shit, bro. I've been cooking. Oh my god. Yeah. Another thing for you guys about 2024 was let's think of a highlight. 2024. I have many, but some I think I need to put in a separate video, and some I don't think I could share. But yeah, you know, school, sports, family, and fun and stuff during like summer. All of that was good. A lot of good memories for that time. Working out, activities. Mm, you know, I think to summarize it, even though I have so many stories and things and so much more I want to say, but I guess to end it on the note for 2024 for me is was one hell of a year, and I think it's a year that I'll remember and probably will be highlighted for the rest of my life. I know there's many more years to come with crazy things, but 2024 was a year that mm, that I felt, I guess, connected to the world and myself and others in a spiritual way that I guess I've never felt before. And there's so many things that I'm passionate about, and for me, that I think a lot of people would say about me in some sense, or at least I'll say that I'm a very loving person. Like, bro, everything on just about everything. The word I say the least is like. The word I say the most is love. I'm not kidding. Literally, it's funny. The smallest thing. I just get so passionate about things like, oh, I love that place, or I love that thing, or man, I love this song, or I don't know. I just always found myself when I'm more loving and passionate, I end up being a happier person, and I can enjoy life in such a better, more meaningful way. Not being sad and depressed is the worst way you can take life in that road. And the best way is just to be happy and take care of yourself and family. And God, man, I have so much more I want to say, bro. I have so much more I want to say. All right, we're gonna make one last video after this. It'll be a different topic. This is probably one of my best videos in a long time. And this will be a pinned video on my channel. I know this mic was moving around, but I hope it still captured a lot of the things I've said. All right, I think that puts it to an end. So, thank you guys. Thank you, 2024. And hopefully, we don't get drafted anytime soon. All right. Thanks for watching. I love you guys, and I'll see you on the next one.